Alrighty then, so after a week away from this battle, we are going to go straight back into it. I did end last session as it was about to become Arlie Aiden's turn. Sucks to be, I could roll one of the souls instead of actually rolling one of his abilities. Anyway, so what happened is we continued the fight. During the fight, Arlie Aiden became this huge elemental with the souls floating around his head like iron stones, and it seemed to be that he siphoned power from them, and you guys were trying to figure out, and Rocket artfully designed a spreadsheet to attempt to break the souls so he could not access their power. But we continued to fight, and you guys were trying to figure out their weaknesses so that you could destroy them. But he was continuing to fight. Despite that, using his fists, his punches. We ended the session just as Maisie had attempted to hold Monster on him. And we will continue there, so... Anything anyone wants to add?
No, level up.
Oof!
Guy's annoying.
Yeah, you're about to find out. So he didn't roll any of the souls, he did roll his natural ability. And he brings all 6 arms and hands up, forming a nature energy kind of spirit bomb, focuses it down, and a beam of nature manage skids across the ground and then hits Laneros. He casts, uses Bizarro Pillar. Can Laneros make a Constitution saving throw?
Maybe.
You pass, taking half. Okay, he's going to attempt to move, which means Owen, Elzeth, and the machines gets a tax opportunity if they want it.
Oh yeah, definitely. And avoid soul damage.
Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't do that. I'll change that to some kind of damage that we've determined is effective.
I think you determined that as long as you destroy the world soul that is associated to the element he might have resistance to, it removes that resistance. So I think you were flinging at the time cold damage because of the tide soul being...
Cold will do then.
He moves back into the center of the room, and as he does, you see fire begin swirling around the base where he comes up from, because you see the bottom's all made up swirling nature magic. You see fire rising up into where his abdominal cavities are, and then rise into the rest of his body, and he brings all of his hands together and begins focusing. Laneros, your turn. You're muted, by the way.
Sorry, I was screwing. Apologies.
It's alright.
Yeah, now to step out. It's global invulnerability. Well, let's try a Mind Sliver.
Okay, Mind Sliver works.
Good.
However, doesn't do as much damage as...
Yep. Well, it has a -3 on its next save.
Okay.
That's my turn. I'll step back into my globe. Hide behind the pillar.
At the end of your turn, he uses a legendary action to charge the fireball he's gathering. It grows bigger. Triss moves around the other side of her light wall. Brings a hand up, and you see what looks like her armor glow briefly with green magic. And Elzeth, there's a bright light around you, and you heal for 70.
Okay, good.
Everyone else heals for 6. No, wait, not 6. 10, right? I need to look up the unicorn fucking thing again. A second. Totems.
I think it says whenever a party member gets healed, everyone within 60 feet takes no healing, but can instead opt to get a level up.
No, it equals your druid level, so everyone, yeah, even Maisie gains 20 health.
2.
I think that
Reasonable.
also still applies to Elseth as well.
It does also apply to Elsef still.
Yeah, that unicorn totem makes for disgusting healing.
Being fucking back on a computer that is quick and works is so good.
That's her turn. Elzef, at the end of Triss's turn, he begins. The other pair of arms come into the fireball, and it grows to about 10 foot wide. Sorry, diameter. At that moment, though, Triss does let the light wall down, otherwise you guys wouldn't be able to see. Adrian?
I'm annoyed that you moved like 5 feet too far away. What light's not so opaque, by the way? I think.
No, it does block sight.
Does it? Okay.
Two
Thought it was just bright lights. That's good.
Yeah, the wall blocks line of sight.
Alright, cool. Yeah, that's a nice use of it. I didn't even know that.
And Elseth casts Cone of Cold.
Okie dokie. Nice. Yeah, the cone of cold hits. It does pass its saving throw.
Does it hit the things above as well? Or any of them?
Give me a second. No. None of them take damage.
I end turn.
Alright, at the end of Elsa's turn, diameter of this orb of fire here grows larger as the third pair of hands comes in. Or in your turn.
Going with that, give him disadvantage as well.
Passes the saving throw.
That's a -3.
Rolls a 26.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Picky thing.
Right.
Oh man, the hate I feel every time we fight something powerful is...
It's not our fault that everything's got +20 to its save.
It's +10 actually, but if you must know. I mean, you got more than that. Yeah, you got +12 to charisma and +11 to con. So don't you give me that. Right, Chester, it's your turn then.
He pulls out his stick.
I don't remember sorcerers being proficient in wisdom.
He's not a sorcerer, this is a monster, it's an elemental!
I don't remember a turn I've ever had where someone hasn't had a quip or something because I'm about to cast a fucking spell. I'm casting this and everyone's gonna fucking listen.
Nice.
I'm gonna put it here. And
Otto, can you remember any turn you've had?
No. That's why it was the only one.
Alright, so I guess that's 32 health to everyone.
Also, did you just damage yourself instead of healing yourself?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I just put in plus 32, and somehow that put me at...
I saw 68 damage happening.
That's really weird.
And then he moves here.
He moves there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do
And
me a
now-
favour and don't attack me, Liam. I'm gonna go and restart my route quickly.
I mean... well... Is that the end of your turn, Chester?
Yeah.
Maisie?
Yeah. She is going to hit him with... What's the range on that bad boy? Hey, she'll hit him with a ray of frost because she's only got cantrips left.
That hits.
Good stuff.
Anything else?
Yep, she's flying in here.
What does Globe Invulnerability do again?
Protects against your shit.
Are you sure? It's against
No, I don't
spells,
know.
isn't it?
Yeah, any spell, such as a fireball, cast at level 5th or lower, even if it's upcast, so it's about the base level of the spell, has no effect.
Okay.
So if it's a delayed blast fireball, it's not going to help much.
No. Anyway, he brings... It's the mythic action that happens when you break his temporary hit points. He slams the ball into the ground, and it cracks, leaving magma fissures all the way down the stairs. And then a great tidal wave of magma pushes out from there. Those of you behind the pillar, which is only Laneros, is the only one that is okay and away from this attack. The rest of you, I need you to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, Dex. What do I have? Dex plus 11. I still give myself Flash of Genius.
He's gone!
24.
24 is a pass?
Rocket, if you're back, dex save from all that.
I have rolled one for him.
No, did you? We didn't see.
It's a dex, but...
Oh. Well, then it is 8 lower than that, so 19.
It's a fail. Okay, so anyone that rolled below 23 takes 99 fire damage. Those of you who passed take half of that. As a great wave of magma bursts out, all completely engulfing the room in magma. Those of you like Laneros who are behind the pillar, it just hits the pillar and just bursts around it. And Laneros, as you hold yourself against the back of the pillar, you just feel the immense heat rush round, and you duck. And it's like that scene from Legend of Korra when they're in that chamber with a guy who can bend magma, and they run around the corner. Okay, if you haven't seen it, just comes around, and you see that this thing falls down and uses about 2 pairs of hands to keep itself upright, and you see its arms are shaking, and it just peers up at you all with glowing eyes.
Did you say 19 was a fail?
Yes.
And it was 99 damage.
99 fire damage, yeah.
99 luft balloons.
Elzef?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I now have to recalculate how much hit points my cannons have, because I don't think I've adjusted it.
Alrighty, well, we'll move on while you do that. I trust you. Laneros?
Yeah. Step around here.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen the cold damage being effective, right?
Yeah, you have so far.
Okay. Then I will Crown of Cold at 5th level from the staff. Which doesn't roll, so I'll just roll.
Yeah, you're gonna have to re-drag the spell out on you.
Yeah.
Alright, to do that on Hamlet.
For now, I'll just do it manually and fix it later.
You can remove both death machines.
So that's a 33. The DC of 21. And then I'll step back into the bubble again.
Alright, yeah, as you step back, at the end of your turn, you see the top pair of arms move, even though it's kneeling down, and begin casting a spell. Is there anything anyone would like to do?
I am behind full cover, so I cannot see.
No, you cannot.
Is it in range? Looks like it's in range. Sure, we'll give it a go.
Alright, what level are you casting this at?
Third.
Alright, make a charisma check. Anything you can do to that?
I can tell you it was a 20.
roll a rocket persuasion check. Deception, sorry. No, I'm joking. Alright, can Alwyn, Elzeth, Chester, Maisie roll dex saving throws.
My persuasion check for you from Rocket.
Will I not get... Does the global invulnerability not do it?
Oh, what level is the global vulnerability is really high, isn't it?
It's level 10.
Yeah, no, the Firestorm wouldn't go through it, so I guess I move it to Triss. So Elwyn, Elzeth, Triss, and the champion.
I feel like I'm making a lot of saves.
Triss completely failed. Down. You see Triss is on the floor nearly. Elzeth fails that. Do you have any resistance to fire?
No.
Alwyn?
Not as far as I'm aware.
I didn't see a save.
Is my champion gone?
Yeah. And the champion's gone as well.
Has never gotten more than one turn of attacks out.
Triss stands up, coughs blood onto the floor, immediately begins casting a heal. Upcasts that to 7th level. Everyone gets 39 points of healing. That's including the totem, by the way.
Does it keep doing this?
Why is it healed 110?
Because I fucking set myself to 39 health again.
Oh, that's so weird. So Chester, you get 39.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, at the end... Oh, I'm going to save it. Elzeth, your turn.
You can stand on this, right?
Yeah, you can see the heat and the shimmer rise up.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy. I got a screen flame blade. Oh, where's the attack roll?
Okay, so do I take the fire damage? Which one? Top bottom?
You take the top one and the second one, rocket. Which one is most likely to get damaged by fire? Have we ruled one out yet?
I don't know, I have to open the sheet back up. Google Sheets.
I feel like we haven't tried the Dark Soul with fire yet, right?
You have hit the Dark Soul, by the way.
Yeah, I know we've hit it, but have we hit it with fire before?
No. Why have I don't know.
Fire. We have tried fire on the Deep Soul, yeah.
Have we tried it on the Seed
We know
Soul?
what the
Yeah,
others
right?
are. Seed is necrotic, fire is cold, tide is lightning, dark is radiant, divine is force, and Deep Soul we've tried force, cold, fire, and lightning.
I guess I do the fire on the Dark Soul.
Yeah.
No, that's my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, he begins casting a spell again. Anyone want to do anything?
I will this time.
Chester, you are just... Oh, you're just in range. Yep. Okay.
Let's hit it
What level are you
with
casting it at?
4th.
Alright, can you make a charisma check?
Yeah.
Fuck, yeah. Begins casting a spell, and you see this kind of brown, earthy-like tint to the magic, and you just snap it away from his hands. He makes a grunt, and is kind of flung up into the air slightly, with the magic rebounding away, in a big kind of prismatic spray afterwards. Well done.
He's a naughty swordhead.
Alwyn, it's your turn.
Guess we try him again. Give him disadvantage.
Right, you get through a legendary resistance.
Hey, how many left? 17?
You don't remember. If you don't remember, you don't remember.
I mean, that sounds like bullshit to me. I'm not my character, remember, Liam?
Here you are. What are you talking about? Anything else?
Okay.
That's...
I remember he has none left, so happy days.
I am my character. Teleports to Liam's room and gives him a backhand. Right.
Card knife too.
Alright, he begins casting a spell as a legendary action.
I'll kill the spell.
Okay.
I've had my turn, so
Alright,
I'm
so
sure it's just a cantrip though.
it is, and you counter spell it. Okay, so that's the end of Chester's turn. We're on Maisie's turn now.
Amazing. Fire. Heal. Have I used that yet? Have I used my disintegration one yet?
No, not this combat anyway.
No, I don't think so.
Remember, it doesn't recharge, so once you've used that, it's...
She'll pop it, and then actually pop it, because I swear she has it.
Yeah, if you... Oh, it's not fixed, sorry.
So, no, I'm sorry.
Nah, yeah, there's been an update, which, by the way, has, like, kind of destroyed it. Give me a second and I can fix it for you. There you go. If you go to your spell book, you should be able to scroll all the way down to the bottom. You should have Disintegrate.
Yeah.
When you use it, it should use up a charge.
Use anyway. It says it doesn't have enough charges, but I do.
Does it allow you to cast it anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, it just deleted the item. That's not meant to happen. We'll do it in a second. It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why it did that.
It had 5 left, so it's now got 4.
If you can do me a favour and just add the item back as just add another item as disintegration. Oh, it actually hits. Good hit.
Nice. Suck on that, Magi.
Yeah, with my plus 25 dexterity saving throw as rocket. Right, yeah, so just add the 1 back and I'll fix it.
Will do.
Alright, so lair action. Oh, so lair action should have been gone before the Maisie. Can everyone make a con save?
Everyone, or?
Everyone, as their room begins to heat up.
Oh, it's just that stuff again.
Save, did you say, sorry?
Con.
Oh, sorry, Liam, I wasn't finished my turn. I should
That's
have
right.
just dipped behind here. So
apparently if you roll it from the quick bar, it does that, instead of rolling it with advantage, but never mind. Don't think it really matters with 33.
Yep. Chester, however, does take some fire damage. Maisie, you wanted to finish your turn. This lair action would have gone off. Or Maisie, anyway. Yeah.
She moved behind the pillar, and also she'll pop off one of the crowns as well.
Aha, okay.
Oh, DOS left.
Hits. Okay. And you notice that, after it's... after the lair action goes off, you see the thing brings its hands down and then climbs up to what counts as its like base, its like energy base, and it looks down at Elzef. Oh god, sorry. Can Elzef make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh, did he just cast a spell at me?
No.
Oh, it's just that shit again.
I rolled another 7. I'm not healing any world souls though.
26.
That's a pass. As he brings down that nature bolt again, but this time just slams it on top of you, and everyone sees like a silhouette of Elzeth briefly as the dark green magic explodes on the ground, and then she's still standing there with her shield out, ready to fight, with Star Shear in her hand. Okay, Laniris, it's your turn.
I will step over here. On the sheet, do we know which ones are currently down? Which was this? Please, Mike.
You can see the skulls on them.
Yeah, but I need to associate. Tide is lightning, right?
Yeah.
And we saw that means that that's disable the lightning resistance, right?
Yeah, no.
You're muted, Mike.
Sorry, thanks. Yes, Tide was lightning, and Liam seemed to imply that the resistance goes down if the thing's down.
Let's try it. So in this case, still 5 lightning bolts.
Fails its tech save.
Okay, good.
As you around the corner, using the unicorn totem as cover by the looks of it, just lightning bolt hits it.
Yep, and then I'll step back.
Alright. At the end of your round, it will use legendary action to punch Elzeth. Both miss as he botched. Look at these rolls, guys. Gotta love that shit. Look. And I rolled a 1 for the next one as well. It says Triss is going to continue to heal herself. Will, however. Yeah. Alwyn. She lays her hand upon you as she runs past, healing you 15, and then everyone except Maisie gets 20 health. Elzeth, your turn.
Reflame blade him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we've tried fire damage on all of them, so just ignore the second fire roll.
Okay.
But here's the void soul damage. Nope. Nothing else.
He goes to punch you with two of the lower hands, swings round, and looks what like the first one's going to hit.
Oh, shield.
He'll hits. The second one misses.
Was it a crit?
No.
Okay. Because you have to tell me if it's crit so I can nullify it with the Amulet of the
I will
Sentinel.
do. It wasn't a crit. Okay. Owen.
Hold the line. With disadvantage.
Look at me holding. Look at me crossing my fingers here. No! No! I know, you motherfucker! I rolled 2 and then a 2 again. It is paralyzed.
Good stuff. I convert some points, and that's
Well, fucking done. I think this is the spiraling staircase to the end now. Esther, it's your turn.
Hesper will hit everyone on that back four, Maisie, Chester, Orwin, and Triss with another fountain of turbulent juice. at 7th level.
Alright. Trish looks towards you, nods in appreciation.
And that's his turn.
Alright, lair action. Can everyone make a constitution saving throw? That's fine. All is fine. Chester.
Again.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. You literally just... I don't know what happened there to your character.
Oh, I accidentally just deleted his max HP for some reason.
You goose.
I know.
Do you remember what it was?
I think it was 142. No, 146.
How am I meant to... Take 28 damage, by the way. Fire damage.
Ah.
And then it's Maisie's turn.
You're just sorting this out. I'll be there in DOS, and then she'll take her turn.
Oh,
How much does it take, sorry?
Maisie needs to roll Constitution as well. I've
How
done
much
it.
damage will I take? 28?
Yeah, I've already done it. It's fine.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, Maisie needs to make the save as well.
Yay.
Yeah. The room's beginning to heat up, like to the point where you're fighting in an oven. Let's be honest.
She'll pop out round the corner. Ray of Frost him again.
Yep.
Crown of Souls him again. Pop back round the corner.
Right, so at the end of its turn, makes a wisdom saving throw, or is it con at the end of its turn? A whole monster.
Question. Hold monster is... Wisdom.
Yeah, it fails. Fuck's sake.
Let's go.
They're near us.
Or Divine Soul still down. That's force, right, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does a 22 hit?
22 hits, and you also crit.
I know. That's why I was doing it.
Okay. Yep, you just straight through him, appear on the other end, like kind of like anime style, and then skid back to where you were. Hmm. You over to her. Dodge. Uses a healing word. And it flings across towards Chester. And then everyone, so Elzeth, Orwin, Chester will get 20 health. And then Elzeth, it's your turn.
I cast Green Flame Blade.
Do you want to roll the crit damage?
Yep. Which one is that? Quickly roll crit damage, that is.
Oh.
Okay. Green Flame Blade, and then we do the same here. Wow. Only the top ones again, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's not forget the Void Soul damage. And I enter.
Alright, yeah, so you realise, as you reach up and stab into its abdomen, you can see, like, prismatic blood leaking out. And we're over to Orwin.
What's the dark radiant? Can I do that type? Bear with me. Can't do the yeah, we'll disintegrate the seed soul.
Didn't necrotic damage?
Yeah.
Oh well, you just changed my world. You. She disappears, and you hear Triss go, "No!"
Right. Fun times.
I just.
That's one problem.
Oh my god! What is
Think,
wrong with you, Orwin? Did you not think that through?
No, doesn't bother me.
You've just destroyed one of the elemental souls of this world.
Not just one of them, the one, the seed. Oh my god! Never mind. This is.
Not my problem.
Not yet, anyway.
Interest.
I literally can't believe it. You just changed everything. Chester, it's your turn. Well played, I guess.
But can he still hold together even if the seed soul is gone?
You're about to witness it in a minute.
Another one on the three of us. And ends his turn in the globe.
Alright. Maisie? There's one thing you begin to notice as you look at him. He begins to lose most of his colour. You notice that the prismatic blood is splitting apart. You see the rest of the souls are drifting out of their orbit around him. He doesn't look held together, and you see the back arms have already gone limp.
Maisie will try and capitalise on it and blast him again. This time she'll use... What kind of... Ooh. What kind of damage? Oh, force damage. Does force damage work on him at the moment? Spreadsheet God?
I believe so, because that's the divine soul, which is down.
Okay.
You can always use necrotic.
And she'll also use the last crown. Ah.
You remember she gets like 4 Eldritch Blasts, right?
Oh yeah, I was wondering, I thought that was a bit pussy weak.
You get like 3 more. Yep, the last one's a crit. Third one misses. Right, so... End your turn, Macy?
Does that mean my crown crit as well?
Yeah, your crown crit. I've already done the damage for it.
Bussin'.
Yeah, so there's just like... You literally just machine gun Eldritch Blast, and then from the top of your head, a radiant moon kind of like blast goes... Boof, and strikes him in the chest and knocks him to the side. And Elzif, as he lays down in front of you, you see their head turn towards you, and the entire thing just begins to melt away. Like, just disappear. And as it melts onto the ground, you see it begin sizzling. The room begins to grow noticeably colder. Like, it's still fucking hot, but it's growing noticeably colder. And during that, you can just see something pushing through the torso. You see Arlie Aiden pushing through the torso. Okay. Trying to push himself out against. God damn it! What's happening? And he just births himself out the torso. He goes, "Oh, I am defeated." And he holds his hands up.
Was that it?
You stands there with his hands up. Well, it's actually Elzif's turn. No, wait, it's Laneros, sorry.
Okay. How's our lady looking?
You got high perception, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
You notice something very peculiar in his right side. He's no longer got the prismatic look in his left eye, but the right eye is completely inky black. And Elzif, you've got the hairs on the back of your arm begin rising, and you hear the void soul in the back here go, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!"
Don't you ever say anything helpful?
He just says, "Run." That's helpful.
Is he looking wounded?
Oleated? Yes. He's like staggering around like a drunken fool. But you see there's something going on in the right side of his body.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gonna explode.
Well, this is going to be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move over here. And I'll cast Erase at level 9.
Okay. Take the spell. It's not enough, I'm afraid. It hits. It doesn't do 16. I don't know why it said that. There you go. I'm afraid it didn't work.
You mean he's still alive?
He's still alive, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. Hold on, I think I have a little bit more to add to that. Yeah, I'll use my power surge at least to do damage equal to half my wizard levels. That's another 9 damage, 9 force damage. Might not do it, but hey, more than nothing.
Give us a sec. How well did you roll? Oh, was it 10d10?
It was a poor roll.
And he does, as you do cast a spell, he does say something.
I'll use my free meta magic and I'll extend the maximize spell to.
Calculate how much additional damage it would have done. But he does go, "Wait, I'm surrendering! You don't attack a man while he's down!"
Yeah, so it would have done. Maximize just max damage, right? So another 57 damage.
Close. But not.
It just has so many hit points.
Alright, that's fine. That's cool.
It's not maximize, is it? Does that even exist in this? Is it in power? You get to re-roll some dice. I don't think maximize even exists in 5e.
How much do I get back? 57. Let's work this out again.
So you get to roll 6 dice. Like re-roll 6 dice if you want to.
Okay. Well, that'll be 3 1s and 3 3s. I'm re-rolling.
Ouch. That did not work very well.
That's a horrible 60-10 roll. That's
There's an extra 8 force damage.
Oh well.
Okay.
I tried.
I mean,
Yep, same.
is that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Triss runs over to here, faces all in. You've got a really loud noise coming from, by the way, Arno.
Fan or something else?
Sounds like a fan. Alwyn, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Fuck off, Triss. Fuck off.
Oh, is she doing her? Is she betraying us already?
No, because she's a spellcaster, and I'm definitely at a 10th level global invulnerability, so fuck
Ah,
off.
yes, that's very true. Moves up to you.
And
Elza.
she does it.
No, she doesn't.
She little peck on the cheek.
I'm not going to take it back. She does try to cast it. No, she looks absolutely furious.
Right, so how do we make this a power grab?
We don't.
No option without the seed soul?
Oh, shit! If you kill it, you can absorb it!
Without the
Oh,
seed
God.
soul?
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean them. I meant it! And you feel like the Void's pointing towards Arlie Aiden, and you just see this bubbling on his right cheek of void.
Does he still have Hold Monster on him?
No, it was on a different monster, it wasn't on.
I feel like that's not true.
But it is true.
I feel like that's not true. What's the most damage I can do this turn? How do I do damage? Like, Anna did like 40 more damage and he still wasn't dead. So, I don't think I can actually kill him this turn. I'm still gonna move up and Starshare him.
That hits. Yeah, so you run up and you just stab Starshare through Arlie in his chest, and he stumbles back and he's like, I'm not even attacking you!
Well, no.
I'm
I don't-
asking for your help!
Well, I'm helping someone here.
He begins to wail. At the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Win?
I will enter the ethereal plane.
Yeah, just as like Triss is reaching for you, it's like this struggle slightly. She goes to grab your robes and you just disappear.
Yeah, fuck playing around with that.
Alright, anything else? You just enter in the ethereal plane.
That's it, yeah, I was just looking if there's a good condition that would show me that, but I don't think there is.
Clearly, the only good solution is opacity on your token.
Okay, so Arlie Aiden falls to his knees in front of you, Elzef, and he goes, ah! Begins screaming, and his hands come up, they're shaking, and you see on the right side something burst out of his head. Like a shard of something. And then it slops to the ground, and Arlie Aiden falls to the ground, looking unconscious. And this shard just grows in front of you to his humanoid form. And as it does, it's faceless. It's got void rippling over its surface. And it stands up, and it looks like it's looking at you, despite you not being able to see its eyes. And it continues to grow and grow and grow.
Oh, right, this did have more phases still.
And it peers around, and a voice echoes in your head, Elzef. Finally, I am free. Chester, your turn.
Oh. Okay. I'm pretty fucking spelled out, so I'll quickly pop a small super soaker filled with turbulent juice. Level and give.
I have realised that at some point bullshit has occurred. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm mistaken, Global Invulnerability must be a concentration, so I would have dropped that for Whole Monster.
Oh dear.
Do you also want to remove all the tokens that are no longer relevant to clean up the screen a bit?
They are still there, but... I mean, assuming the arcane hand is still there?
Not my hand.
Yeah, I think that's mine. I forgot about that. If it hasn't died, then yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't died.
Shard. How many fucking phases is this fight gonna have?
I mean, the Shard of Erebus is, you know, it's something from the previous game. Okay. So Chester, you've cast. I can't remember what the actual spell's called, but you're obviously healed Maisie with that 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Maisie, it's your turn. You see this large void creature, and it's looking down at Elzeth.
Well, shit. Okay. She can do literally not much in the least. The Mystic Arcanum for the Warlocks.
Yeah.
Can she just cast one of the lower spells? Say I've got an 8th level
You
Mystic
can't.
Arcanum. It has. I thought so. Yeah. Well, she's going to try it anyway. Then, not that I think this is going to make a whit of difference or even be remotely useful. She may as well just go for it.
It uses a legendary resistance.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Of course it has fresh legendary resistances.
Of course it does. And I'll heal in like 6.
Just 6. Maybe you can use up to your charisma modifier.
No, that's why. Sorry, by 6 I meant 5. I just have to roll it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Cheers.
I assume like 10 turns are over since I used Void Soul, so I'm not gonna use the damage anymore.
Okay, it's fair.
And Maisie will take one look and fuck off this way again.
It uses a legendary action to run.
But it just runs?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I attack it, I guess.
Okay. Yep, you strike through it, and as you do, you hear the Void Soul say to you, "We can kill it, we can take it."
I mean, you've said that about like the last 10 things we fought.
No, but this one we really can.
Great.
Right. So that was Maisie's turn, and Neros.
BRB boys, sing 'em.
Yeah, okay. Sure what to make of this, but okay.
Sorry.
Hey!
I forgot. I stopped it when it got attacked, didn't I? It's meant to. Right.
Yeah, I move the hand over
Hmm?
and use the hand to try and grab it.
Okay. Yep, you manage to grab hold of it. Or it manages to run.
And then the arrows will just do what he does. Fireball it.
That hits.
Okay. Now I'll step back into the globe.
Okay, so at the end of your turn, it will attack the hand. It can tell it's been grappled. It looks like it wants to get away from this combat.
Yep.
It crits the hand, I'm afraid.
Because the HP isn't right on it.
I know that, yeah.
Yeah, it's got 20 AC and hit
Yep.
points equal to mine, so 211 hit points.
Right, let me just type that in quickly. Now, that way I can just negate HP from it, yeah?
Yep.
Took. Oh. Alright. Triss looks around. Oh no, wait, that was still your turn, sorry. So you fireballed it, and then Arcane Hand it grappled it, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, it took its turn to punch the Arcane Hand, or?
Yeah,
So-
like, sorry, at the end of your turn, that would have been a legendary action, yeah.
Legendary action, okay. Yeah, that's fine, my turn's done.
Yeah. Triss looks around, and can you see? You can't see anyone on the material plane, can you? In the ethereal,
I can, yes.
he looks.
Think of it as kind of like wearing the One Ring. It's that kind of look, I think.
She looks frustrated, angry, and then you see tears, and then she looks northward, makes a break for it. Runs across there. Elzef, you just see Triss run up the stairs to your left. Looks like she's going for one of the souls.
I mean, she can have them. I have one. It hasn't really done anything for me.
It is your turn.
Right, it's my turn. Oh, I'm guessing I'm just gonna keep hitting this thing. Laneros, what are we doing right now?
Stopping it from getting away.
Do we know what it is?
It's not good. Doesn't look good.
It's a bit racist of you. Oh, now here we go.
It's a nice crit.
It's an awful crit, but I get the green flame bite crit on top, right? So.
Do. Yeah, so as it's grappling with the arcane hand, you run up to it with your shield out forward just in case it goes to strike you, and stab clean into its body. And as you do, also if you get this flash of imagery of a huge creature absorbing planets around it in a great nebulous dust storm, and you look up at this creature for a brief second as it flashes, and then flashes up to it, and you realise that whatever you're looking at here is a small part of that thing that you just saw eating a planet.
I think it's above our pay grade. I am my plan. I feel like I guess the thing we plan to kill is also kind of a planet eater, isn't it?
This is just like that. You guys are getting paid meme?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Elsa has made bank on this adventure with all the fucking artifacts she has on her person.
Alright, so it's the end of your turn. It will attack the hand again. It's Owen.
Yeah, don't know if I want to come out or not, to be honest. Have a little float over here.
just to chill. Just chill in the ethereal plane.
I'll see. Yeah, I'll probably come out over here.
Right next to your
The
sister.
action for the turn.
It will use its recharge ability, Nebulous Disintegrate, on the hand. Can the hand make a dex saving throw?
This thing
Probably
really just
not.
wants to get away.
It does. It just wants to get away. Right, so it fails. It nearly disintegrated the fucker. He's still alive. Ollie Aiden stands up, shoots up, more like.
Hey, he was unconscious, you said.
Looked like he was unconscious, is what I said.
That's not cool. I have
And he-
25 plus perception.
He holds his hand to the back of his head and goes, "I'm free. I'm free." And then he looks across, and you see the shard looks at him, and he brings his hands down, and you see like what looks like fire burn up in his hands, and then he launches a spell at the shard. Bunch of scorching rays fly out and hit it. And then he moves this way. Chester?
Chester, like, runs here, realises Arlene's there, it's like, ugh!
He looks at you and goes, "Oh!"
And then will gangbang blade it.
Alright. Yep.
Let's see. And end here. Choo-choo.
You're not gonna jump on Tali Aiden? You're just gonna leave it there?
What do you mean, sorry?
As a second target.
I mean, he's helping us fight the shard at the moment. So.
Yeah, but at the
Okay.
moment, didn't he pop the other thing? Yeah.
It did look like he was attacking it, yeah.
Yeah, Chester wants nothing to do with him.
Alright then, I guess it's Maisie's turn.
Can I use my reaction to shout at Arlene?
You may.
What the hell is that thing?
He turns, as if he's only just met you for the first time. Then looks back at the thing and focuses on it. After.
No.
Right, Maisie, it's your turn.
Tracy pops here. And picking up what's going on will... That's not a normal mage hand, is it? That's a big old beastly thing, right?
That's an arcane hand. They're
It's my big piece of hand, yeah.
Right. And
You can stand in it. It's not physically occupying a space.
He'll pop 4 Eldritch, is that it?
a second. Yep.
On the hits, I'll add my charisma modifier to the damage as well, unless it already does that for me.
It does do that.
Okay.
And the last one goes wide.
And she'll use more healing light. 5 of them.
I actually have a picture, by the way, Adrian, of what you saw in your image. However, I cannot find it. It's a token from like 5 years ago when we did Void Heart.
Who gets healed for them?
Todd?
Okay.
Who are you healing, friend?
Oh, myself.
Oh, okay. I take back the friend.
Okay, so at the end of Maisie's turn, he does summon what looks like a spear of void, and he shoves it into the arcane hand, killing it.
Oh, now. So
Any-
unnecessary.
It is your turn, Laniros.
Yep.
Summon another one.
Step over. Step over here. And, well... I will cast Wall of Force and dome it in. Sphere it in.
Sphere it in.
Yeah.
Okay. Click the spell so I can see what it does.
No, because
Wall of Force. A sphere, a radius of 10 feet.
it's very snug in there.
I think.
I'll make it a radius of like this thing is 10 by 10, so a radius of 5. So I'll make it 6. As in, has like it can just about move around in there.
Oh, so you're creating like an extra space on the left to make.
No, I'm making it smaller because it could be twice his size. I'm making it his size basically.
Okay, yeah.
So instead of doing it like this, which it could be, instead I'll do it like so instead of that, I'll do that.
6.1 feet. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. So that's combat over. 10 minutes. I mean, you're focusing on it. I mean, and no one can get through it unless they want to disintegrate it. Are we all good with that?
Yeah, I don't have disintegrate.
I figured this would be a time to talk to our lady about what the hell this thing is before we decide what to do.
Okay then. Well, as the wall of
Maybe
force
to it as well.
appears around it and it slams into it and it begins to rage in frustration, we'll go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break and come back to the next part of this scene.
Alrighty then.
Right, after we've heard the devastating news that Adrian ate radioactive ice cream,
I'll never be the same again.
he will never be the same again. That's going to turn him into... Basically, we predict it's going to give him a green cock, but that's about it.
That would still not be the weirdest cock color in this group.
For fuck's sake! Why did I click on mute?
Nice.
Alright, so let me give a quick update. Is anyone going to stop Triss first from running towards one of the souls?
I mean, did she just go for like any soul?
I don't know her name right. Miss, what are you doing?
She turns, skids to a halt, looks around the room. She looks frenzied. She looks worried. She goes, "He's destroyed everything. That was our last chance to fight the King in Yellow, and he disintegrated her. A being that I have been friends with for a long time."
Right, I'm very sorry about that, but what are you doing?
I'm taking the power I can, and I'm getting out of here.
That's a quitter attitude.
What end?
I help. When it comes to it, I will help you fight him. We are not friends. You have ruined everything I have planned for decades.
I haven't done a thing.
Just glares at you.
I'm just saying, we could still be friends. Owen did the thing.
She can't see Owen from where she is.
Yeah, we're just kind of peering like one eye around the corner of the pillar.
Yeah. She doesn't see you. She doesn't. She just kind of looks around the room and she says, "I will not stop till I am avenged." She backs off towards what looks like the fire soul.
But you want to take that one? That one doesn't leave a bad taste in your mouth. Like, after, being killed by it.
Tired soul. Tired soul, sorry.
Oh, what? She really is a quitter.
And she puts her hand on it. You see there's a flash of kind of bluish purple energy, and it vanishes.
And you don't want to stay around to see what happens with whatever is behind this force wall?
She steps back towards the pillar and just gives you the middle finger, and sinks into the stone.
Well, that's an interesting concept.
Why is everyone we associate with an asshole?
She wasn't very pleasant.
Ollie Aiden looks around the room, holds the wounds that he suffered. "I assume you are all the ones that came to kill me. And I'm assuming you know my cousin."
Chester Deck here, good sir. Perhaps you've heard of me.
No. And he looks towards the shard, and you see this thing has given up raging against the wall of force, and is now kind of like one hand on either side, attempting to push as much as it can. No avail. It points. That needs to die.
As that conversation's happening, I'm just going to walk over to the souls which we've defeated. They're still here, right? They're not gone because they're not disintegrated.
No, they stay there. Yeah. And
Okay.
they stay there as these at like kind of animated orbs, as if you were looking at kind of like a I don't know how to describe it as like a shiny card on Hearthstone. Like they're animated, but they're like also not moving.
Yeah, opalescent kind of colors flowing.
Yeah, like the Dark Soul, you can see it floats in this orb, and you see there's like an eclipse behind its kind of dark grey robes, and it just seems to float there.
Yeah, I think Linares will walk over to the Divine Soul and touch it.
Seriously?
Yep.
As a GM, I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Like a
Linares-
constitution thing. Sorry.
He's seen enough shit that he, you know how he is. He's very calculated generally. But he also knows that this isn't going to go well if he doesn't take some power into his own hands. He's seen before with fucking city being disintegrated because the council was incompetent, so he's had enough of dealing with it that way.
Okay.
So I'll try and do what I think is the way to absorb the divine soul.
Yeah, give me a second. I did not expect it, so I'm actually creating it as an item, so you can. Yes.
So do you want to, grab some power as well while you're at it, or?
Always? Which one?
I was kind of hoping this would happen without everyone turning around and looking at us.
Yeah, we'll get
getting our Aiden, but
get to this. I'm about to share an item with you.
Okay.
And we'll get to it in a second.
While this is going on, Orwin's gonna restore a 5th level spell slot to Laneros, just in case we need another Bigby's hand.
Just for the record, guys, we are all doing our power grab moves right now, yeah? We're all...
I mean, this was meant to be happening with you not even knowing about it. Like, now just walked off as you were talking.
I mean, there isn't really anything to pay attention to right now.
Aiden was asking that, but anyway.
Yeah. So, Laneros, as you place your hand on the Divine Soul, you feel heat, burning radiant energy, and you hear this voice, almost celestial light. Are you entirely sure?
I don't speak, but I'll continue.
The moment you kind of want to absorb this, you will it to enter and pair with your soul. There's a flash. The entire room does notice this. Like, even if they weren't before, there's a flash of golden, like, orange. And everyone sees Laneros' head snap back. His eyes glow yellow. And then they fade. Your alignment changes to lawful neutral.
It's not much of a shift, really.
Oh.
Good Laneros? Are you alright there?
I am indeed.
What happened there? Like you just threw up some celestial frosties.
Look, Ali Aiden looks at you all. Can we stop with this? He points towards the thing and he says, we have another 9.5 minutes until that thing gets loose. We need someone who can eat it. A void eater. I used to know someone that did that, but I think he's gone.
I'm on top of that.
You're on
I'll
top
do
of
it.
that. What do you mean you'll do it?
The Void Soul said it wants to, so we're doing it.
Do you really think you can?
Please.
Look, that thing was inside of me for so long. It made me insane. I've spent so long trapped in my own head. And then he points towards the thing. He says, if that gets out, that is going to join with the thing in the sky.
Okay, so I'm gonna eat it. No problem. Void Soul, is this a problem?
Well, you're going to gain more power.
Okay, what's the downside?
Probably go insane.
Okay,
Look, it probably...
What are the chances here of the whole going insane thing?
Pretty high. But you'll be strong.
You have Void Soul, this thing is made of void. Can't you just, nullify that?
Honestly, I think anyone would probably agree here that Elsef being unable to form a coherent thought is probably a blessing.
Look.
Macy, shut up. I'm talking with the thing in my head.
I say bon appetit.
Your fan's doing its thing, aren't they?
Better?
Yes. Alright, so he continues. I knew somebody that had a void creature that had absorbed most of this thing already. The only problem is, she's now a goddess. She ain't coming down here. Okay? So, and the other one went a similar route. His name was Vagor. And immediately, Laneros, you go, oh shit. Like, you kind of immediately know who he's talking about. Yes, I wouldn't say we were friends. He hated me. That wasn't me. Well, it was me. Kind of.
Okay, so those two became gods, though, so eating this thing is a good thing.
It's a shard. It's less than 1%. It's power. A lot of power. But it's not godlyhood. you rising to the heavens and becoming one with the stars, if that's what you're thinking. That's not going to happen here.
Well, I'd just like to, consume it without going insane.
I have no idea. I just don't want to create another me. Another crazed individual.
That's easy, just don't have sex.
Excuse me? You an idiot? You're a
No,
fucking idiot, aren't you?
I'm just being a little joke. Just a little joke.
Because I took this thing into me to save the world. You don't seem like the heroic type.
And you don't seem the world-saving type, because the last thing you wanted to do after having that thing inside of you was burn the entire world. So that worked out great. Good strategy there.
I tried. I served under one of the most powerful archmaguses in the cosmos. Big B. Kolka Big B. He put it there. He tried to save us all. I tried to. It failed. My cousin tried. It failed. I'm assuming he's now insane.
Oh yeah, that was my impression.
Where is he?
His cousin wasn't Vega, it was Dolov, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He got
Oh,
punctured.
he's trying to bring down like a world-destroying half-god thing.
I know that. I was present. I was just...
Oh,
behind
he's in
bars.
Mokhul. He's in Mokhul then.
What did you
He
say,
got plane
Nika?
shifted.
He got plane shifted. Do you know where? Where did he...
I personally don't recall. Owen probably would.
Okay, yeah, you mentioned that you tried to, send him to the abyss, but at the time the only rod you had was the ruin. The world of
Oh
ruin.
yeah, Ruin, of course, yeah.
He goes, ruin? Like, as if
It's like the world of Ruin.
he's never been there.
Don't go.
Thank you for the advice, child.
You're welcome. Or maybe go, because, I think it's like one of your gang, he kind of rules over it with all the souls.
Guys. Do any of you know any void folk?
No? We could call up
I am
Vega, I guess.
the ambassador of the Fate Court. I know Vagar well.
You know him? Like, as in personally know?
Yes.
We transport this thing? Ollie Aiden kind of recalls his spells. I guess I could wish it there.
I'm pretty sure that Vagar wants to be rid of it. He donated us Gungnir.
Shrugs. That fancy spear he used to use.
Mm-hmm.
Pointless.
Perhaps.
Nothing more powerful than this. And he reaches in his pocket and brings out the thing that you'd seen him moving around. With this, you can edit the very weave.
Very good. What I meant was, I think Vagar has chosen to step out of the ring on this one. We cleansed the spear, and yet he chose to have no further part in this.
Oh, so he's become a goody two-shoes god now.
No.
I've been trapped in this tower for some time. Haven't been able to leave. So Vagar becoming some sort of king of the Feywild, while not surprising, is alien.
He also wants you dead, for what it's worth.
Of course he does.
Not knowing what was going on, really.
Well, he
It's not
hated
like you ever spoke about it. From what I hear from his tellings, you were quite the rambling madman.
saw me before now.
Mm-hmm.
Still doesn't solve this. You got about 8 minutes left.
What if I get more powerful before absorbing it?
How are you going to do?
Well, there's, as far as I can tell, 3 more souls to grab.
And as you say that, the Daenerys goes to grab the Dark Soul as well.
As you go to touch the dark soul, nothing.
Laneros, did you not pay attention? You can't get more than one soul without the seed soul. We've been through this.
That's why it was so significant that.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, as you go to the divine soul says to you, "This will not work."
Well, I think we should discuss who's most suitable to hold these then.
Okay, here's my plan. I cast Wish and try to restore the seed soul in my possession, and then I grab the other 3.
Sounds like a terrible plan.
Seems like that wouldn't be a stable solution.
I feel like that's a great plan. I feel like you guys just aren't up for experimenting.
Especially if you're about to munch down on some 10th level crazy. I'd rather not hand you the keys and the weapon.
Yes. I feel like I'm fairly trustworthy.
Noisy like scoffs.
Also, since you'll be burdened with absorbing this thing, I feel we should try and split the burden to those of us who are most stable, most balanced, most able to resist the influence of whatever may reside inside us.
Oh yeah, just give one to Chester then. He has proven to be stable and able of resisting influence. I'm not even joking here.
As such, Olwyn, Arliaden, how are you feeling?
Arliaden, did you?
I'll look over at Maisie perhaps. No offense, Maisie, but I think it's busy enough in your head as it is.
Well, Owen already has one.
Wait. That does give me a little thought.
I don't have a clue about that, do I? Like, I don't know that he's the Mana Soul. Like, no one's...
I feel like we've openly discussed souls before. Because we did know that she was gonna hunt us down for them.
Yeah, but I don't think we ever discussed that. Like, we know that he's powerful, but I don't think we actually discussed, like, in character that he's the Mana Soul.
Like we have.
I don't recall.
Because we've talked about what's her face hunting us down, so we've definitely like brought it up who are souls.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And the fire one's gone, right? Because Triss took it.
No, Triss took the deep one. No.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
No, yeah.
Hello, if I could.
Yes.
It might be ignorance, but you gave me a little thought when you said about the busyness inside my head. It might be just possible that I have a little piece of all of them. Would that not help in the restoration of the one that's just been obliterated?
What do you mean exactly?
Well, how can it be gone when one of them's still rattling around inside my head?
Well, that does make sense.
Arliaden, can you speak to this? Do you know how that works?
No. Well, in my time, Fire Soul, Prime Fire.
No, I mean, you hold multiple souls inside you.
For
you know, it's driven you mad. How would its effect be if you hold a small part of everything? Would that be possible to cause something like what Maisie experiences? She has personality shifts.
What drove me insane was that thing, not the souls.
Oh, well, we don't know if that would have also caused you to go insane, right? Because you were insane before.
Talking of that, and he reaches into the pocket and brings out an orb that seems to swirl with redness. I believe you came here for this. He throws it towards Elsif.
Yes! I don't know. What did we want this for?
It.
Alright. Oh, this is the thing we wanted Owen to have, right? Oh no, I don't catch it. Because touching it is bad.
It just... Poof, heavy bowling ball poof, to the ground. He goes, nice catch.
Nice throw, dickhead. You throw like a girl. I guess who did we say we wanted to try to control? Orwin? Did we want to give this to you?
You know, I haven't got the figures, to be honest.
Because this is the thing to control the flying beast.
The flying beast?
The Tarask.
Oh god, why would I want it?
Because you are part Netherese.
Right. I get where you're coming from. You want me to have it to do the kind of things that you want to do with it, because you can't do it yourself.
No, I want you
That
to have
doesn't
this.
mean that I want it.
What I want is to not die when this thing comes from the heavens. If that means you or Macy has to control a flying Tarask, then yes, I do want you to do that.
Fine, give it the thing here.
That's like kicks it over.
Yeah, do you have an item, Liam?
I don't.
Make one.
What if you get the flying Tarask to eat this thing?
That seems like a terrible idea.
I'm just spitballing. I don't see you guys brainstorming.
Well, I'm mostly considering... Ardaden, would you want to reunite with the Fire Soul, since you're familiar with it?
Well, I don't have to stay here for the rest of... Spend enough time here.
What do you mean?
You cannot leave this tower once you're the Fire Soul. Must be one, or the world will fall apart.
In this tower?
Yes.
What? So we have to find someone to attune to this thing before we leave the tower?
Not attuned to this thing. Yeah, the Fire Soul.
Will anyone do?
I was crazed, and I had it, and I was slowly consuming the world. Burning it from the inside. You need someone that is gonna control it, good of heart, take duty seriously. I killed my father here for that. You see over there, and he points here. See, there's a pile of bones. That's what's left of him. Me and Ileana, we murdered him.
Yeah, I don't think I know anyone qualified for that. Maybe Laneras, but, he just took one.
I just don't know any good people, to be honest.
Look, I can take the goal on temporarily while you do your thing. Can't stay here forever. Gotta stop my cousin.
Well, I can endeavor to find someone who's willing to take on this responsibility. There might be someone. I can't make any promises, though. And I understand it's a heavy burden for you to take.
It's up to the Fire Soul. Eyes. Places his hand upon it. Vanishes with a... You see immediately his eyes glow fiery red, and you see heat emit from his shoulders. Takes a deep breath, blows out, and you see the power fade into him. He looks around and he even touches his hair, and he goes, "Ugh, why is it so long?"
I'll walk over and just put a hand on his shoulder and say, well, with these others, what happens if we do nothing? We only have a few minutes to decide, after all.
What do you mean if we do not?
If we leave the souls here, what happens?
Then they stay here until someone comes to collect it.
Are you able to safeguard this place against anyone else trying to find them, at least for some time?
I need rest, but I will.
Good. Well then,
And then he narrows his eyes. You need to know something.
what?
I have all of the memories of when I was someone else. That man rolling the navy heading towards me. His name is Yahweh. The Polynexian.
Okay, and you feel this name is relevant because
The Yellow Prince.
that makes it relevant.
I Remember, he wasn't like a cousin. He's after one thing, I believe. Sue for peace. He might be willing.
Do you know what it is he's after then?
Well, yeah. Actually, I do. The machine that your Emperor built. God King?
Do you know what for?
My cousin always spoke about something called the Great Dreaming. A place that he could go. He'd been there before, been to something like it, where everything was perfect.
Yes, no, I understand the concept of this. I meant what is he specifically wanting to use this for? Why is it his goal to get this machine?
I think they need it. They need all of them to create it. A web around the planet.
I see. And so if this is his goal, then we should not give him peace.
What if I booby trap it?
Well, we can get to that later, but the idea is we don't let him get what he wants.
Ollie
No, I'm
does
saying we let him get what he wants, and you just give me like 4 weeks with it before we do, and then it explodes once he has it.
Look, Yahweh and his people want the Great Dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
Why not just give it to them?
Because
What?
they will...
Once it's out of your city, it wouldn't affect your city, will it?
Well, you just said they needed to envelop the entire world. Surely it will affect everyone.
Yeah, you move it from where it is, affect your area.
I don't think that's a very suitable solution if that leaves the rest of the world.
He shrugs. Despite
I think he's onto something. That sounds great.
he does seem very callous, like he doesn't really care that much about
Yeah.
people in general, just the bigger plan.
I'm 100% with him, by the way. That sounds great. Just fuck someone else over.
Yes, which is exactly why I'm hesitant to do what we're about to do, but I think time is ticking. That's-
Ollie Aiden just walk up to Maisie.
Hello.
And then, you are? I don't believe I've seen you.
Well, you threw some quite nasty magma at me mere moments ago. Maisie.
I'm sure you toughed it out. Maisie. Round. Elzef. Chester. Neros. And then he looks back at Alwyn in the background, like near the pillar.
Eh.
Nods. It's up to the top of the platform here.
Yes, yes.
Wait, what?
I whisper Mike something.
Okay. And then he says, we need to do something about this now. You've got about 4 minutes left. The Shard does then choose a moment to speak. Its voice is cacophonous, as if it comes from inside his chest, not where the mouth should be. You should all let me go.
Why?
Perhaps, when the end times come, the yellow meteors fall. Mayhaps he'll spare you, allow you in the great dreaming, a perfect world. Nirvana, you're kind. You are pathetic, but we can give you happiness.
What is your origin?
Origin?
Yes, I've always wondered. What exactly are you?
I am Erebus, humour of planets. Well, I was. So someone stole that title from me. A whore.
Well, interesting story.
And that's when Arliana goes, yeah, that one he's speaking about, that's who I mentioned. That's Olaf's wife. Deceased, I guess. Does dying and becoming a god mean deceased? I don't know. Never was sure.
Like undead. It's like,
Is it
who even
undead?
knows? It's like, who even knows?
I mean, Arlie Aiden truly thought that she was a man for like a long time.
He did.
It's complicated with these folk stories. Sometimes, someone dies and resurrects, and then they're suddenly their own son, and it's crazy.
It's very peculiar. I always thought the crazy side of me was just being an idiot, but he genuinely thought Vhagar was a frost giant. And that Tumble was an elephant.
This is all very interesting, but we have like 3 minutes left to decide.
Oh, yes.
Right, so you tried to deal with this thing before, right, Aliaden? So, it's quite a powerful thing, I'm guessing.
It hits hard, yes.
So how do we, deal with it?
Well, it came through a portal, the Void. There we had many, many powerful heroes trying to stop it. We only managed to knock it unconscious, so to speak. Put it into a coma. I don't know how, and without a Void Eater, I don't know how to actually consume it. Someone needs to take it on. It would be nice and easy if we could get Katla here, or whatever she's called now, the Void Queen, Queen of Void, and they consume it to finish and make her whole. Do we not have any other mortal Void Eaters on this planet?
There's the... What was the one we met in the Witch's house? In the Feywild?
Galabash! Yeah, Galabash.
We couldn't get him here in 3 minutes, I assume, but he'd be an option.
I mean, yeah, because you remember you were in Ruin. You met his other alter ego, didn't you? You met the half-orc that gave you the scroll.
Yeah.
If we knew where he was and someone could convince him in about 90 seconds to come with us, we probably could.
Althif is just like healing herself while we talk.
Like 80 seconds.
Well, I can make this last a bit longer. That's not very cool.
Can't you cast Gate and bring him here, Laneros?
I can tomorrow.
How are you going to keep this thing contained, though?
Oh, we'll get to that. We have a minute and a half left,
Yeah,
not to worry.
I know, you're level 19. You have the means. I get it.
I want to spitball some more here. What if we cast Wish to restore the slither of the seed soul Macy has in her into like a full seed soul, and then Macy just grabs the remaining souls?
How's that help us?
Well, not with this situation, but the souls are pretty powerful, and again, we still have like a big battle to fight.
That's a discussion for a different time then.
Well, I don't know how long these souls are gonna stick around.
Until someone collects them, as mentioned.
They're just gonna chill there.
Indeed.
Outstanding.
As Wall of Force is about to drop, I'll cast Wall of Force.
Yeah. Like, there's a brief moment where the Shard looks like he's gonna, of Erebus looks like he's gonna try and... Like, he's intelligent enough, like he's been counting down, and then he growls at the moment he casts. You can't cast spells forever, wizard.
No, that's true.
I, however, am immortal and last forever.
I am thoroughly impressed, I must say. Right, so, do you want to go and get someone?
But like, walk somewhere to get someone, or...
No, do you have any resources left to arrange that all in?
It wouldn't leave me with much for the fight afterwards, but I could do it.
I've got nothing left.
Well... Sure, we can struggle through as we always do.
Right, you are.
The issue is knowing where this fella is and convincing him to come with us.
I can cast it 10 times per day with my spell storing item, because I don't really have any other uses for it.
For now, I think... Well... That's I mean, that's what they're for, right? It's their purpose in life, and surely any reluctance he feels, he understands that in order for this world not to end, it's be his duty to do so.
Okay, that covers one aspect. We just need to know where he is, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Arleiden, there doesn't happen to be a teleportation circle here, does there?
Oh, actually there is. It's above us though. In dorms.
Can I see it quickly?
Peculiar thing, it's very difficult to get up there without a spell.
I'll cast 4th level fly, if that's what he means.
That'll do.
It's alright. I can go.
Okay, and I started like preparing to cast, and then realized, probably
I'll
want to
go
wait
into
for a
the
bit.
ethereal.
Yep.
Because I
Alright.
can just flow up there.
Yeah, as you float up, you come to a second floor, a very large vaulted hall with like dormitories, spare bedrooms, and tons of junk, like artifacts, paintings, like glass cases with stuff inside. Place is a bit of a mess though, and eventually, after a little bit of searching, maybe a minute, you float in and find an arcane circle in a side room, and you see that the arcane circle's got loads of shit piled on top of it, like dirty clothes and and a little bit in the corner where it looks like Arleiden might have been sleeping.
What's the name of this place again?
The Fire Vault.
Fire Vault. I'll add that to the list. And then, once I've memorized it, come back down.
Okay.
Or at least draw on it, I suppose. Right, that's that one sorted. That makes it a bit more efficient to come back. Still need to know where he is, though. I
Right,
got nothing
well,
for that.
I've got 8 minutes, and then this needs to be sorted. I can't really help you much.
Anyone? Anyone know how to find this feller?
I've met him once when I wasn't myself, so no.
Arleiden says most of my spells are dishing out the damage. However, let me think. He begins looking down at the contraption he's got. Trying to think.
I can help think.
Is that... how does that thing work?
So, you can change how a spell works by changing its name. Names have power. So, you can spend some of your resources, some of your inner power, to change the subtle wordings on spells. So you could turn Wall of Fire into Wall of Dire offs.
Right, how much can you change?
I can change up to 4 letters.
Right, can you fly?
Aye.
Then scry.
Well done. Well
Nice.
done. Yeah, and he begins twisting the the codex, then looks up. His eyes go white. And he comes back. So, didn't work as intended. Did, but didn't.
Quicker would be better here.
So, I was there. However, the spell got mixed up. I was there as a fly. And I landed on his armor, and he crushed me.
Okay, where was he?
Not here. It looks like he was in the east. On a ship.
Ah, bloody hell, a ship.
What sort of ship? What build?
Like an Atlantean galleon.
Okay, that I guess it narrows it down a bit.
Any landmarks out to sea?
No. It was sunny that way. Glistening blue waters. Definitely a Million Islands vibe. It's gonna roll an intelligence. Oh, natural 20. He goes, yes, longitude 2.345, latitude, just lists off his exact direction. He goes, yes, looks probably about 90 miles west of Atlantia. But judging by the depth of the ocean nearby, with my keen fly sense, I could also tell that the salt was only 22.2% in the water, which means it was near the salt mines of Carton.
This guy is full of shit.
Yes, I am. But it was definitely west by 90 miles of Atlantia.
Okay, right. Wish me luck. Chester, you're coming with.
Ah, quite enough.
Oh dear God. Oh dear Lord. So you've just heard about it, right? I mean... Can you roll D100?
It's pretty bad.
Oh, well, it's off target, but...
Not terrible.
No, can you do me a favour? And roll 1d10 times 1d10, so...
Does that even work as a command? It's amazing, it does.
Alright, so it says, distance off target is 1d10 times 1d10. Percent of the distance that was to be travelled.
Ah.
Oh dear. Oh dear. So 21% of the distance travelled. Let me get a calculator.
Just 20 miles off, right? Because it was 90 miles west. Or 90 miles east, sorry.
Oh, I thought distance to be travelled as in the 5,000 miles to the east.
Oh yeah, if that's the distance, then yes.
Yeah, it's not like it's in Atlantia. You're currently in the western part of the world where it's like just morning. In Atlantia, it's like gone midday.
Yep. Roll a d8, Mike, see which direction you end up going.
Oh, yeah.
That's, southeast?
Southeast?
Yep.
Okay, well, both Chester and Alwyn immediately eat. And you you land, and around you a lot of people with they got like the skin tones of like people from Mokhul, but slightly lighter, like a deep dark tan. All of them have dark hair, brown eyes, and you're in a marketplace, and they're all staring at you. Nearby, a sandy beach goes down towards the sea, and at that sea you see fishing boats, people going out of business, but a lot of people are just looking at you now. You've just teleported in the middle of a marketplace.
Well, this isn't as wet as I expected it to be. I think that's gone wrong.
Yes. Had flashbacks. Try again.
Yeah, it's really cutting it fine now. Really quite fine. Right, so if we're here on land, and he'll try and do some mental maths himself to work it out.
You can either look at the world map and work it out, or you can actually, I can tell you in character if you roll.
Yeah, you can tell me in character. You might as well, to be honest, because
So
hopefully this is more over to where Alwyn has spent a decent amount of time, like Longinia as opposed to Mokhul. So
These
hopefully he's got a
people-
better idea.
Ethnically, these people are Nasian.
Yeah, so to the south.
Yeah.
But it's more in that area than Mokhul.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
Chester's from further over this way as well, so hopefully he can chip in.
Yeah, he's only, he's Bretonian, which is, the nation that went to war with Nasia and put them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's not being
Exactly.
looked at favourably.
No. But he should at least have a decent idea of the lay of the land over this way, and myself included. So, what would you like as a role to decipher?
A history check?
Hmm.
You look around,
Yes.
and you see some vital landmarks. Yeah, you begin to see like the sandstone churches, temples. You see the dock, the city stretching out in a big horseshoe shape, and you go, Oh, you're in Mavadon, like the fisherman's district. For sure.
Mm-hmm. Alright, wish me luck, Chester. This could get messy.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, God. Andrew, then?
Yeah, on telephone.
Even worse! Oh my God! Mishap.
Oh dear.
You both take 3d10 force damage, and you re-roll on the table.
Well, that could be good. That could be good.
That's the same thing!
Yeah.
What? Can you both roll 90? Can you roll 9d10 damage, please, for the both of you?
At least we get there, though.
You do! That was insane. Those rolls were mental. You literally rolled like 4 mishaps. Like 1, 2, 3. Oh, you needed to roll another 3d10. Sorry. So, and both of you take that damage. Jeez, this is insane. This teleport. But it did allow you to get there. So what happens here, right? Let me explain. It's like that scene from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 when they go like into that warp speed moment and they're all like appearing in random parts of the galaxy that are all really dangerous. So you all just... First thing that happens is you teleport underground and immediately there's a crushing pressure. The mishap goes off and both of you then reappear in the middle of the air, but there's no air. You immediately instinctively both try to take a breath. It fails. Then the teleport goes off again. Then somewhere in the deep crushing blackness of an ocean. And then you teleport. And you come flying out of the air. Hit something. And then both, you briefest moment. Maybe it looked like a palace, like throne room. You just kind of came into it. Hit a pillar. Bounced off, both of you, with a scream. And then reappeared. Poof onto the deck of a ship with a splat. And immediately there is about 20 trained guns on you and a big, huge black iron sword pointing down at Alwyn's throat. Who
Smooth
the
as
fuck
butter.
are you?
That was pleasant.
Orwin just kind of elbows Chester at this point. I done my bit.
Ah, I see. Good strapping seaman. We mean you no harm. We merely wish to speak with someone on your vessel and have.
Oh, I've seen you. And he just puts the sword straight back on his shoulder and goes to reach for Chester's hand.
Ah,
We met in the Feywild, didn't we?
Oh yes, Clarence, Bill,
You don't remember me.
David,
Is this your friend? And he
Jessica.
You see, a lot of the men on the ship, men and women on the ship, are like their skin is very pale with like varicose veins, and you see that it's all marble white. Their eyes are kind of inky black, and their hair white and black, like mixtures. You're looking at a ship full of void folk, and he does help you up, Alwyn. Pats you down. He's like at least twice the size of you. Pats you down and goes, "Hello,
Thanks, Alwyn.
Calabash."
We are,
That's good.
unfortunately,
We're here to see.
a bit of a tight schedule, good sir. Apologies for interrupting you, good Alwyn. Perhaps you'd care to explain. My head's all a dither with such things.
Right, in short, I believe you to be a void eater. Is that correct?
I told you as much. Well, not
Great.
you, but he points at Chester.
So there is a creature, a being of some kind that we have trapped presently. A creature of the void, basically looking to bring destruction to this realm, and we need a void eater to deal with it once, we've defeated it.
He just ignores you and looks towards Chester. You still walking around with that elf?
You mean my ex-master, potentially?
You know what I'm talking. No. The Desolor, Vhagar's right-hand family. Huh.
Can't say that we are.
You know, the jump on the wedding that I had planned didn't go to plan, so to speak. He knew we were coming. Don't suppose that was you, was it? You know, I did tell you about that, and it just so happens that as we tried to attack him on the wedding, we were ambushed. Weird, ambushers getting ambushed. Was it you and your friends? Maybe that little fucking lizard. He seemed like the deceptive type.
I'm most upset with your accusations. I was a trusted confidant of yours, and I would never have divulged such sensitive information before the fact. As you know, you would never have entrusted such good and prime intel with me had you not my utmost confidence in your success. Although I am saddened to hear about your failed plan.
Yeah, look. Your bardic shit isn't going to work with me. I spent a dozen years with your master, right? That didn't succeed on me. Neither will any of your wiles.
Oh, very well. Well, how about this? Bygones be bygones.
So, you're saying that it wasn't you, it wasn't that lizard, it wasn't that elf?
Well, it might have been the lizard. He was a little fucking nut job. You can't speak to him.
Well, two of my men died because of that. Vhagar is not to be trusted. Your friend, that Bay-elf, you need to beware.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I know it's sad 2 of your friends have perished. But, you know, we're talking about a lot of people potentially dying here.
He shrugged. I ate them. They live on in me.
Do they, though? Do they really? Because I don't think they do. I think you're talking a lot of shite.
I think that's war. That's a fetish. Fucked up.
Blouse, you here?
He kind of like squares up to you. Owen. Just kind of looks down and he goes, I like this one. Despite his tiny size, he has big, white bollocks.
Talking about him, not Rocket, because
Wouldn't be more obvious.
Look, I'll come give you a hand. Am I going to need to do any fighting beforehand?
Hey, if you want to chip in, you know, it'll be helpful, but
Probably
you just
not.
need to eat the creature, okay?
I know how it goes, but it's not always guaranteed. You know that, right?
That's fine, as long as you try.
We have a thing called
At least
like
we've done something.
I don't know, but everyone likes to call it a void off, even though we're not having a dance, but you know, they like to call it that. Which is actually very false because it's actually quite demanding.
Sounds sexual.
Doesn't it?
Right, can I get on with this now?
Where are we going?
To the fire vault.
Oh shit, not there.
And he starts casting.
He goes, I hate Rhineland, and then you just disappear. It's full of fanatics.
How long do we think it's been, and how long do we think we've got left?
It's been about 8 minutes, so it's getting close to the end of this.
Okay, so I've got enough time to cast Teleportation Circle rather than TP.
Yeah, but you arrive, and then you reach the trapdoor up in the fire vault, and as you do, see there's a column of magic, so you can just float down. And it's literally 30 seconds to go, and everyone in the fire vault sees Chester and Alwyn arrive with a figure that you would have seen. Elzef, you would have seen when you weren't this version of Elzef, obviously.
the nice version of Elsa.
Yeah. And he doesn't...
So I got him, but I'm really fucked.
He does look towards Laneros. What's up, Moon Boy?
Well, this... You'll point at the shard.
Yeah, I see that. I was talking to you.
I know. This is what's up.
Yeah, I see it. And he draws his sword. Go on then. Get to it. Get killing.
Before the thing drops, Elsa summons both cannons and casts Summon Construct.
Okay.
And I also move away a little bit.
Huh?
Hey, Owen, you got any of that weave shenanigans that you've got going on left?
I got nothing really. What you need?
No, I just figured if you had any power left, that'd be nice.
Actually, scratch
I
someone
have very,
construct.
very little.
I'm gonna cast haste instead.
Right. Well, I think you probably need this more than I do. I'll prepare a cast of greater invisibility on Alwyn just before the. Well, let's do it unexpectedly because I think this thing is counting for when it's going to end.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do it like 30 seconds beforehand without announcing it.
Yep.
I'm just going to like glance around, try and like walk in front of Owen and just give him a signal. It's like my fingers behind my back, and then cast great invisibility on him to start the combat because that's of course immediately when the wall of force will drop.
Yep. Alright, can everyone roll initiative then?
Yep, can you put my 2 turrets on the map?
I can do that for you.
Here we go then.
Oh, that was loud. Alright. Aneros and Maisie. Chester.
Yeah, I'm on there.
Oh. Maisie, Chester.
Sorry. Mine's just coming, but it doesn't want to let me pick it. Why is that?
Right click and then click the button. It's because you're not logged in.
Oh, well, it looks like I am. It must be playing up. Give me 1 second.
I will roll it for you if that's alright.
That is absolutely fine. Sorry to gum it up.
Alright. Right. So the moment the wall of force goes down and you all burst into action, Laneros, it's your turn.
Yep. Let's go and probe this thing and see what it's made of. Mind Sliver?
It fails the saving throw.
Or from its next save?
Yep.
I'll back off.
I mean, you saw what it was like last time. It's a glass cannon. It hits hard.
Yeah. So, Owen, make sure to put invisibility on yourself. You have greater invisibility.
Oh, wait. I would have.
Yeah, I was looking for a condition that would fit that, but again, I couldn't see anything. What do you normally use?
There is one. There's
What
like
is-
the little eye that I use blind, basically the eye that's crossed out.
Yeah, that would work. I don't understand why it's got things like fucking radioactive and not invisible.
Yeah, it's because Liam doesn't have the standard conditions module installed, which has the 5e stuff in there. This is just system agnostic stuff.
Fix it, Liam.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Right, the first thing it does, the wall of force comes down, bursts forward, and flings a void shard from his hand at Elzef, and then one towards Maisie.
What a bastard.
Looks like one's going to hit you, Elzef, if you want to do something about it.
I'm at 26 AC.
Yeah, looks like it's going to hit.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I guess that's field.
Alright, just as this long, 5-foot long shard of void comes flying towards you guys, to Elzef, you manage to shield it. Wait a minute, I need to put Galabash on the map. I'll just put him on the map. Yeah, and are you shielding then, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it misses. And then Maisie is struck with the void shard. Does she have any cold or necrotic resistance?
She has necrotic resistance.
Alright, nice. It will then try to run away.
I'm making an attack of opportunity.
Hits. Chester?
Well... We'll run here. And will. Has he got any spells? I'll say no. He will hit it with a fire in the studio.
Okay. It fails.
Damn it.
As in, it fails. It's very fine.
Right. Got those. I'll give it a nice poo brown sheen.
Lovely.
And then
What?
I'll heal. Owen for 6.
Thank you.
Alright, anything else?
Nope.
Alright, at the end of your round, it flings a void shard at you. Misses. All instant.
I will activate the Mana Soul.
Ah, you hadn't even used that.
I hadn't. Not that it does a huge amount.
It's 3 spells, isn't it?
Well, shit spell. One shit spell. But I will try with my very last pretty much anything to at least burn a resistance. With disadvantage, please.
Yep, well, it uses legendary resistance.
Yeah, okay. And I think when I'm in the Mana Soul, if he has to make a save, he takes damage, I think, or something. I can't remember what it is, or it increases the DC. I'm trying to find it. I'm on Roll20 trying to look for the thing. Do you remember what it does?
Mana Soul? Did you not transfer over?
No.
That was one of the big things you should have done. No, I don't believe it does that.
It does, because when it increases the damage on damaging spells, and then it does something if it's a DC spell, but I can't remember for the life of me what the DC thing is.
It does, increases the DC. I think you're right.
It could be that, which won't make a difference, so it doesn't make too much difference now.
The Mana Soul. Found it. You get Strenuous Casting, Weave Sight,
but I can't see anything
form.
on there.
Okay,
It's
so
not in the Aether form though.
Then
Where did it come from? Something differently happened. Oh, maybe no.
it is. It's Strenuous
Maybe
Casting.
It's strenuous casting. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Never mind. Yeah, he's burnt a thing. Done.
All right. So it tries to fling a Void Shard at Chester. It hits. It goes straight through your shoulder, by the way.
Ow.
Maisie's turn.
We'll fly here. And although it wastes a turn, she'll fully possess.
Yep. Nice.
We'll use 5 more healing lights. Blows. And give 14 to Chester.
Okay.
Done.
Arlie Aiden. Here sees it just. Cast Disintegrate on it. Fails the saving throw. Takes 79 force necrotic damage. Oh no, wait. It is necrotic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half necrotic. Elzef.
Okay. First turret moves here. Second turret moves here. I think they both have line of sight now. Both turrets shoot with advantage because of the Fairy Fire.
Yep, good hits. They blast into it and they ripple across its surface. They part the poo brown sheen that Chester had given it, and then ripple across the void.
Elsa dashes after it. well, runs after it. Gives it a hit with Star Shear and Great Flame Blade. And then I hasted another hit with Star Shear.
Hits.
And that went up.
Okay, yeah. At the end of your turn, it brings up a void spear from its hand, and it goes to shove it down towards you, Elzef. But you bring up your shield, and it shatters against it. Laniros, it's your turn.
Sorry, it was 70. So I just saw it move around the corner, right? And now, so yeah. I will move over here, and I will. I think I'll do one more. Mind Sliver.
Fails to saving throw.
And then
Alright.
it's me.
So, what happens here is he looks hurt. You see his form rippling, shifting. Galabash begins walking forward with his sword, and he goes, jumps up and flings a nebulous disintegration at Chester. Chester, can you make a dex saving throw?
Oh, sure. I certainly can.
Chester, you're hit with it, and everyone just looks as he's Thanos snapped out of existence.
Well, shit.
Wait, that was betrayed? What happened?
I disintegrated Chester.
Okay, it was the shard of Erebus. For a second, I thought Galabash had done it.
That would be a twist. It seems it resigned to its fate. Alwyn, your turn. You've literally just you've just got covered with the dust of Chester, by the way. Just poof,
Lovely.
all over you.
I'm just gonna firebolt it.
Which hits. Yeah, apologies, Todd.
Then
Sure, we'll go
I'll
back.
convert the very measly amount of spell points I have to sorcery points, so I can at least quicken some firebolts next time. That's me.
Alright, Galabash. Galabash actually uses an action to go void form. AZ, you've just seen your fiancée just disintegrate.
Oh yeah, she is fucking nuts. Starts absolutely pummeling it, like screaming.
I'm surprised. I thought she might be shaking his hand.
Yeah.
And does an
I
extra
was,
19 radiant damage on top.
I was expecting as well, like a. Do you have a date for tonight?
Right, Maisie. Doof, 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 doof. And as it like shakes on its spot and falls to one knee, the radiant damage comes last, hits it clean through the head with a spear of radiant light, and then you see its arms go limp, and then it sucks into itself into a void orb that floats there, and you see Elzef go fuck, and Elzef, you just feel this intense pull from it, like, and you feel cold, like absolute zero in the spot you're in front, a sphere of annihilation. Arlie Aiden just looks at Galabash and goes, "Do it! Now!"
Yeah, Maisie like points at him as well. You fucking finish it.
At the start of your turn, Elzef, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Sure, I can.
You take half of this. So, do you have any necrotic or cold
No, I
resistance?
do have necrotic resistance.
So you only take 15 necrotic from being near it and 20 cold. It's your turn.
Okay, how confident on a scale from 1 to 10 do you feel?
You're gonna try to do it? That's amazing. You brought Galabash from the other side of the world, and he's just gonna watch you do it. He's like, "Bitch." I like it.
What does the Void Soul say? How confident is he?
Do it! Do it! Do it! He's egging you on. He's like the worst, like, partner.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a wisdom roll. Just straight wisdom check. If it's like above a 15, Elsif isn't gonna do it. Yeah. Elsif knows better than to do this.
That's really shocking that you've only got +2, yet you... Yeah, okay. So you back off away from the Void Orb.
End my turn.
Alright, Lineros. I'll give an accurate representation of what the size of it now, actually. But image is actually only about that size now.
Mm-hmm. Well, that seemed to work, so let's keep doing that.
Alright, it doesn't seem to... Do you try to target? There's like no creature to target. Like not a creature, it's just a sphere of annihilation.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was it. I thought it like grabbed a sphere of annihilation.
No. Like when you obviously being it turns into its sphere because you dropped it to 0.
Okay. Well, that case, I'll dash over here.
You know exactly what's gonna happen. And is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
We hadn't named an episode after what these orbs could do. It rolls towards Maisie and Elzef.
Oh dear.
Gets to here, and then we'll slam into Maisie. Can Maisie make a deck save?
Maisie can indeed. There you go. Oh dear. Oy vey.
You dead? You are not. You're good, buddy. Don't worry. Slams into you, doing necrotic cold damage. However, you are going to start your turn there. Orlin.
Ethereal plane.
Okay. And I'm assuming that's your turn?
Yeah, just gonna update my token to be nice and ethereal.
Nice. Alright, so Galabash uses his bonus action to Void Step. By the way, Arne, just as Galabash was played by Shane, and Shane ended up with the same abilities you did, being another Void Eater, like the exact same stuff, so you recognise some of this. And then he just runs towards the shard, skids, drops his sword, and then brings both hands over the orb, and you see Void Tendrils shoot out from the orb to his hands, and then his eyes go black, and then you hear a scream from him and from the orb as they begin fighting for a battle of supremacy. I'm going to get you guys, obviously, to roll the d20s, because it's fun that way. So, first of all, can we have... Arne, let's see what you got. Roll a d20. Ah, just 2 successes for you. Galabash! Shit, I rolled a 19! That was ridiculous. Well played. Right, that's that round. Maisie, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
She certainly can.
Nice.
Oh, let's go.
She might not have to. 7 for the first one, and then the roll damage. Oh, you're at 4 hit points. Your turn.
If I move, will it get an attack, or is that
no? It won't. You just take damage when you start near it.
Okay, she'll move away. Probably over here. There's no point in blasting it, is there?
If you can come up with an awesome roleplay moment for Galabash, like you try to help him, I might be tempted to give him an advantage.
Let's give him a handy.
Oh shit!
Right. Take down. So the orb is moving away from him, right?
No, they're like locked in like a battle of supremacy, trying to absorb one another.
No, yeah, she's terrified. She fucks off.
Yeah.
And healing lights herself twice.
Okay.
And end turn.
Okay. Arliaton.
Starts crying a lot.
Arliaton uses his turn to comfort you. Wink.
He immediately goes for it.
Elzef, your turn.
I'm gonna third party the orb.
No shit! No, what the fuck? No. Alright, so you're gonna connect?
Yeah, I'm gonna third party the orb.
Can you make a deck save at the start of your turn?
That shouldn't be a problem.
Nice. Alright, so you only take 6 necrotic.
I know
So you
one
got-
thing about Apex, is that third partying wins.
Can you roll me a d20?
Oh, it's just straight to 20.
Yes, they're death saves.
Oh.
What the fuck?
What is happening in this world?
This is the worst. Like, this is the best void off we've had, because the first time Galabash tried to void off, like, the void dragon, he just went 1, and I was like, oh no, and he actually failed. But alright, so Elzef, immediately you void soul, and Galabash just looks towards you, struggling, goes, what the fuck, mate? Don't you? And your void soul goes, yes, and then connects with its tendrils from your back. So you got Galabash holding it with his hand, and then your tendrils come in, and then you both got 2 successes. Jesus. Laneros, is there anything you'd like to help with?
Hiding behind his pillar in case shit goes wrong.
Yeah. Or when staying in the ethereal plane?
It's just ethereally looking at old Yader, just like, yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Holy shit. This is just insane. I can't believe this shit. Alright, okay, so Galabash looks towards you, goes, it's mine! Alright, I'll have... Why don't we have Rock... Oh, like, go on, Todd, you roll a d20.
I will indeed.
This is for Galabash.
Yeah.
Galabash succeeds on his 3rd save. He's now got 3 ticks. I can't believe the fucking Shard of Everest hasn't hurt either of you yet. Like, it's just... So remember, you've got 2, by the way, Elzef. Maisie?
My turn again.
Yep.
Uses it to cry. Doesn't do it. Literally does nothing.
Okay. Aladdin's. It's okay, we have to be strong.
Who? Just like looks at him like, who the fuck are you? And then looks away.
Yep. I've messaged Shane, like, oh god. Like, okay, so, Elzef, you know what to do, roll me a d20.
Come on! Shit, that's not good.
The freeway void off. Alright, so, oh shit, okay. Fuck, I rolled lower, you get another tick.
Yeah!
No! Oh, fuck. This is not happening.
Partying!
Yeah, I honestly, what is happening? Laneros, you're hiding, right? So,
Well, I'm just taking cover as much as hiding. Like, I'm just getting behind this pillar in case shit goes wrong.
yeah. Right, okay, so... The Shard, with like, it's just defending itself, of course. So we'll go to Galabash. Does Rocket want to roll for Galabash?
Sure, but what I really want is for you to reinstall that module that just lets me click dice to roll it.
Right, so... That confused me. Did I roll as Elzef? Yeah, I rolled as Elzef by accident. Yeah, so... I'm afraid that... So, 3 success, 2 failures. Galabash just got natural 20'd.
Oh.
Ouch.
Now...
For me.
Yep. Elzef?
Oh.
Get out of here. You take 1 failure.
Shit.
So we're going to
You
get
need to whisper me that, by the way.
me.
Yeah?
What did I whisper you?
3 success, 2 failure? Or are you broadcasting that to
I'm
public?
always broadcasting that publicly.
Ah, okay, because it has the whiteboard around it, so I thought it was just...
Alright, so go on then. Arne, do you want to roll for Galabash?
Yeah, sure. I'm not really vested into who wins this, but okay.
Oh shit, why would you roll that for him then?
4 success for Galabash, 2 failure. Oh, Elzef,
Come
how
on.
many successes you got?
I got 3.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Wait. I rolled. You get another 2 failures. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god.
There you go. What does that give you? 3 success.
2 failures.
Yep. You might want to note that down. Rocket, do you want to roll for Galabash?
Oh no, 3 successes, 3 failures, I think.
Yeah.
I'm out.
No, it's up to 5.
Oh, okay.
Because he's a god. Fudge! 4 successes, 3 failures. Elzef.
This is going close. Come on! Oh my god!
You get another failure.
I think this is about where Elsif just
Are you
backs
on
off.
4-4?
No, yeah, I'm on 4-4, yeah.
Fuck.
Kid.
Right? Am I on 4-4 or am I on 3-4?
3-4, I think.
3-4.
3-4. Yeah,
Alright.
Galabash is gonna win this.
Todd, do you want to roll for Galabash?
I do indeed.
Oh shit. Oh, this is so tense.
Oh
No! No! Look what I rolled! Oh, I'm so sorry, Elzef. You see, Galabash goes, and you see the void, inside you feel the void soul, so no, and it's dragged, in a teardrop shape towards Galabash, as it all absorbs up into his hands, and
Oh
then...
no, that's perfect. Elsif lets the Void Soul go.
You're gonna let the void soul go, out of you?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You've just made Galabash's wet dream come true.
Yeah, I mean, Elsif is glad to be rid of it.
Yeah, so there's just this siphoning from you into the orb, and then up into Galabash, and then he absorbs it, and his eyes give off this smog, this black smog, and he just looks to you. Yes! And you just see everyone feels this intense power in the room. And then Galabash burps. And we'll end the session there, and everyone gets a level up.
Yes.
Hey-o.
Alright.
It's like Elsif holds the Void Soul's hand at the last moment. She's just like, nope.
Yeah, that's so cheeky of you. However, we have a dead Chester on our hands, so
We do.
I'm probably gonna wish him back next session.
oh well, that helps out. So what that does mean is we'll deal with it next week, Todd. But you level up to level 21.
Well, that is a first.
It's also a lot of bullshit.
And I'm also pretty much for sure gonna grab the Dark Soul next session because I freed up a soul slot.
Oh, you are going to become even more of an arsehole. But
Well,
anyway,
I'm already neutral evil. How bad can I get?
well, I'll end the session there. Just as Galabash has successfully not only claimed the Shard of Erebus for himself, but also the Void Soul, which he's been looking for a long time. So he grabs the Void Soul, increases in power, and we'll end the session there with Chester dead, Maisie crying, Arlie Aiden with an arm around there trying to comfort her. We'll be back next week to see what happens.